I would say that this season has been pretty average for us, as we have failed so far to meet some of our objectives. The club demanded a UEFA Cup finish in the league, but for me this wasn't enough. Having seen all the investment that was made to bring in so many quality players, I honestly thought that we could achieve the maximum, the league title, or at least to qualify for the Champions League. This club is big enough, and we certainly have the players. With so much hope and motivation at the start of the season, perhaps I was slightly blinded to the reality that we are really still a few steps behind teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Sevilla and Valencia. Last season we finished 10th. 7 or 8 new players arrived along with a new manager, and really the whole squad had to start again from scratch. That is the reality, and you see it clearly when there are 6 or 7 games left to go, and it is obvious that this team is still a work in progress and is not yet ready to compete with the big teams currently leading the league. On top of this, we've had so many injuries. There have been just 15 of us in the squad all season, so there has been a lot of merit to our performances.
Do you think that time has come to make the next step and grow? Perhaps you need to move to another club?
There has always been a lot of speculation, but if you have everything you need at your home, then why should you go elsewhere? I'm convinced that Atletico will make it into the Champions League next season, and I can realise my dream. So it has honestly not crossed my mind to play elsewhere in Europe. Each summer there's lots of speculation, but as always, my first priority is Atletico. And we will sit down with them in the summer, we'll listen to their plans, and then we can make a decision.
Even though they are calling you from Manchester United, Liverpool, Inter?
I hope so. Every summer these big clubs are mentioned, and it is extremely satisfying that your name is linked with such big clubs. So I hope that it happens again. It would be a bad thing to get to the summer and not hear a thing.
What happened with Manchester United last summer?
Well, apparently there was contact between the clubs, but there was never any talk directly between me and Manchester United. Basically, as long as I am happy here and do not request to leave, then the club will not even listen to offers. So it all ended there. I was eager to hear what was going on, and I noticed that when I went to Old Trafford with the Spanish national team, the fans were really great with me. And it is fantastic to see that my reputation seems to be growing abroad, especially in England, where perhaps I am more valued than I am here in Spain.
Is the Premiership a league that attracts you as a fan?
Yes, as a fan is all that I can talk to you about at the moment. But I have friends playing there, and they've explained all about the football culture, the way the players are treated, the way each stadium lives a game, the respect for each result, even if it's a loss, a draw or a win, as long as you've worked your hardest. Quite often in Spain that isn't enough. That is why all English teams play with so much heart. Liverpool, Manchester, Chelsea were all in the semi-finals of the Champions League because as well as their class and talent, they play with a lot of heart. That is the sign of a champion team.
Who do you think will win La Liga?
I think that Barcelona have the edge on the other sides. They say that they're playing badly. I don't think that's true. They're not the same team as last year, and that's because they've missed Eto'o a lot. And all the other clubs in the league now know them. But they are still a class team. Madrid, who are improving, will make it a close-run thing. And Sevilla, who have been in the running all season, will be up there too. But I think that Barcelona do have the quality that is needed to win the title again.